Hi everyone, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my new channel. This is Morgan and we are Morgan's Tarot. The channel is named after my beautiful 3-year-old mini schnauzer who is my best friend in life and always by my side. So I figured why not name the channel after him, because he's going to be an active part of this channel and you will be seeing a lot more of him in the days, weeks and months ahead. He's also going to help us pick cards as well, and he's going to be and I'll show you, some of the shenanigans that he gets up to, playing chasey, hide and seek, ball, but mainly obviously he's going to be involved in helping us with tarot. So I'm going to let him go back to sleep because he's a bit annoyed at me right now, but I wanted to introduce him to you on this initial video. You will see him a lot in the background, pottering around. He was asleep, so he's probably annoyed at me for waking him up, but you know what? I had to introduce him in the very first video of my new channel. Sorry about that. My camera's moving around. So yeah, this is a temporary setup for me for my new channel. I'm just in my living room at the moment, but I'm going to be setting up a space especially for my readings. Just to let you know, I'm a Sagittarius Sun, a Scorpio Moon, a Taurus Rising, and an Aquarius Venus sign. And I'm going to be setting up a much better space for me to read from. But today I'm using my table. It is glass, so you will see underneath. So it's not exactly perfect for this reading, but I will be improving that, as I said, in the coming days and weeks. So I will show you the cards and explain the energy as I go along anyway. And I'm hoping to have my camera so that you can see me as well as the cards, because I prefer that when I'm watching readings, so I'm going to do the same. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to go ahead and do my Sagittarius reading today. This is going to be for the end of July, early August. There has been a very strong reconciliation energy around for myself in most of my readings that I've done, and also the ones that I've watched. Huge reconciliation energy. I have pre-shuffled the deck, but I'm going to shuffle it here as well. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann, my favourite deck, and also my very first deck. So I figured I would use that as an omen, my first deck in my first ever video on YouTube. If you are watching right now, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Every view counts. And yeah, I'm going to be trying to upload as many videos as I can in the coming weeks, so that I can get the algorithm on YouTube kicked in and start getting hopefully some more views. So yeah, this reading isn't going to resonate for everybody. It is a general reading, so please take what does and leave what doesn't. It's basically just, I'm trying to give people some guidance and clarity and some advice from the universe, from spirit. So yeah, if it doesn't resonate, just check your other placements, yeah? Yeah, I'm going to do a 9-card spread today, and that will change over time. I'm just starting out with this particular spread, but I like to do different spreads. I like to do different themes for my readings. And yeah, Morgan's going to be involved in some of that as well. So yeah, I'm going to ask Spirit now. I haven't actually asked Spirit questions, so I'm not going to go ahead and take any cards yet. I have set my intention, obviously, that I'm reading for Sagittarius, and I've also set my intention that I'm not taking reversals in this read. I very rarely get reversals anyway, for some reason. It's kind of just, I'm not sure why that is actually. I think it might be the way I shuffle, but that's a positive, I'm thinking. So I am reading Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels of the Universe. The cards are jumping out. If they're meant to come out, they'll come out again. Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels of the Universe and Par. I am reading for Sagittarius for the end of July, early August. Please show us with truth and clarity the messages they need to see. So we've got the 5 of Wands first of all. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the 10 of Cups. Okay, so the energy, overall energy of the read is the 5 of Wands. Okay. It's a bit of a conflicting energy there, but let's go ahead and pull the rest of the cards and see what this is all about. I don't know if I said this already, but I will clarify each card, and I will, or maybe not each card, but I'll clarify the cards that need clarifying, and then I will pull 3 cards of advice from the universe from a different deck, and then we'll finish off with an oracle card from the wisdom of the oracle. Yeah, we've got the Three of Swords as the in the heart of the spread here. And the Eight of Cups as well. I'll show you these cards in a moment. I'll just get the cards out first. Card turned. Justice. Okay. So we have got the Five of Wands. I think I showed you the overall energy of the reading. We've got the Hierophant, and we've got the Ten of Cups here at the top of the spread. So we'll go through those ones first, and we'll go through the others. Now, Five of Wands is an energy of conflict, chaos. It can also speak to too many people being involved in a connection. This could be you or them, by the way. We don't know yet. This could flip. It could be energies reversed. It could be flip flopped. It could be, yeah. So we'll just go along and see when we clarify who we're talking about here, if we can get clarity about that. Just take what resonates, as I said. Five of Wands, yeah, as I said, it can indicate too many people being involved in a connection. We'll need to go ahead and get a bit more information before we just come to that conclusion. But at the very beginning of this read, I just have this strong energy of there's been too many people involved in this connection, whether they be friends, family, just getting involved. It could even be a third party. We'll have to clarify that. We do have some heartbreak here in the read. Yeah, so let's go ahead. The Hierophant is about, high levels of commitment. It can speak to spiritualism, someone who's highly religious. It can speak to commitment in a marriage, or it can speak to higher learning even. Can, be a guidance person, someone who guides and helps others, a teacher, a counsellor, someone who, is very wise and is very well respected. That could even be a friend or a family member, if that's someone for you that, that you can go to for advice and trusted advice through all their wisdom. So, yeah, in terms of what it means in this spread, I feel like it's speaking to, there's been some kind of commitment where there's been, could have even been a marriage, but a commitment, because it can be a marriage card as well. A commitment that was riddled with conflict and people getting involved in the connection. That's what I'm feeling, and that's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups speaks about, happiness, contentment, love, family, children. It's generally a very, very positive card, depending on which cards come around it. Now, it looks like there was perhaps a Ten of Cups, commitment here with a Hierophant. But the Five of Wands speaks to, there was a lot of conflict within this connection. And I feel like there was too many people involved, as I've already said. King of Pentacles. That is King of Pentacles embodies a very, a very stable, secure, abundant, wise, someone who kind of has it all. I see the King of Pentacles as, the dream person that you want to be in a commitment or a relationship with. Someone who is very stable and grounded and provides you with a solid foundation. Very committed, hardworking, is self-made, has worked hard for everything they have, and they're extremely wise and someone you can trust, someone loyal, committed, trusting, someone that's like your dream partner. So I'm thinking that card is here because sometimes it can speak to an energy of that there is someone or something that this person you viewed as a King of Pentacles. You might have seen them in that light. They might have been someone that you're committed to, and they were this committed, loyal, energy. But then something happened, because we're going to the next part of the read and we look at the Three of Swords here. Now we'll clarify the King of Pentacles in a moment, but it clearly looks like there's been an ending of something here. Three of Swords is all about a heartbreak. It's about, an ending of some kind. It's about being heartbroken. The card in itself is very She looks like she's extremely in pain and very conflicted, and it's a very dark energy. This person is in a lot of pain. Someone's caused them a lot of pain. This could be you or your person, right? Eight of Cups is an energy of someone who has had enough, someone who has walked away, someone who potentially has been betrayed or hurt in some way, but they just are not accepting that cup. They have decided that they would rather leave whatever that energy is in the past, and they're ready to take on a whole new chapter in life. So they've walked away and they have, they've rejected something. And it could be that you both even walked away, but we'll find out as we go along. Three of Wands here is an energy of someone who has made a decision and is basically waiting for their ships to come in. Made a decision but hasn't necessarily moved in a forward action or motion towards that decision. So this is you've made a decision and you're kind of waiting to take the next step as to what that might be, to go towards the thing that you've made the choice about, the decision about. Queen of Pentacles. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles here. This actually could speak to, they're not next to each other, but they're in the same spread. So that to me speaks straight away of some kind of soulmate or divine union. This is someone perhaps that you were meant to be with, or that you thought you were meant to be with. You are matching each other here as King and Queen. That is a great energy, but it looks as though something has caused this to end. With the overall energy being the Five of Wands and the heart of the read being Three of Swords, there's been an ending here. And perhaps you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for this to move forward. You're waiting for something. And that's what we need to clarify. What are you waiting for? What are they waiting for? Whoever this reading is for. Justice. Now, the Justice card only comes out when there's been an injustice. So something has happened here to cause an injustice in this connection. Something has happened that's been unfair, that wasn't equal, that wasn't balanced, that was unjust. And, Spirit only brings this card out when there's been an injustice. So something has happened here, Sagittarius, in the past, and we need to go ahead and clarify. So I'm going to first clarify the Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? What was the conflict in the past? What was this conflict in the past? What was this conflict in the past about, Spirit guides? What was this conflict about for Sagittarius? Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the Five of Wands here, Spirit? Please show us with truth and clarity. Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the Five of Wands here, Spirit? Oh, I think we've got a card turn. Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. That is not a good, that's not a good energy to have. Queen of Wands. What's at the bottom of the deck? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Seven of Swords, rather, speaks about a betrayal of some kind. Someone who's done something that they've tried to get away from, something they're trying to run away from. They're trying to get away with something. But with this moon enlightened shining down on this person who's been dishonest or betrayed somebody or hurt somebody, it looks like it's been revealed. It looks like this has come to light. You know what this person has done. Okay, you know that this person has betrayed you in some way, and I'm not surprised this card has come out, to be honest. If we look diagonally across the cards, which I often do, and that's how I try to interpret them, we've got the Five of Wands as the overall energy, the Three of Swords, and the Justice card in a diagonal line. That, to me, speaks to someone who has brought in a third party. I'm just going to say it now that I've got the Three of Wands here as well. I've also got, obviously, the Five of Wands is a conflict, chaos. Three of Swords can speak to a third party, given it's a three. It's obviously about heartbreak and breaking up with someone and walking away. And Justice, something that was unfair. And then we get this card clarifying the Five of Wands as to why there was conflict and chaos, or too many people involved. This person has been deceitful, lying. They've done something they shouldn't have done. May have even cheated. As we're saying, if this is a third party energy, then yeah, it's likely this person has cheated. And I just don't like to see that card because that's often what it does mean. I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Please clarify the Hierophant spirit. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here for Sagittarius? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Spirit guides, guardian angels, universe. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? 7 of Wands. Jumping around. 7 of Wands. Yeah. 7 of Wands. That feels like it's here because this person... 7 of Wands to me is a very defensive, guarded person. Someone who's standing their ground. And they're trying to center themselves and, you know, protect their energy. That's how I read this card. This person is protecting their energy. It's like they've got this bubble around them like, no, I'm not going to accept this. You are not going to break me. You know, she is very defensive, this person. She's very defensive. She knows that she needs to be defensive. And I feel like this person has had to do this. This person has had to stand their ground against this commitment. This commitment has, it seems, come to an end, and therefore they have become a very defensive and guarded energy against this person, the person who has hurt them. That's how I'm reading that card. That's what Spirit is telling me. They are now very defensive and guarded against this person. Whoever was committed to them and went elsewhere for a third party, this person has become extremely defensive and guarded towards that person. Yeah, we get the 8 of Swords at the top of the deck here. Someone who's in a mental prison of sorts. That could be the person from what they did, or it could be both of you. It could be you from what's happened, what they've done, the hurt they've caused in this connection. All right, let's clarify. Let's clarify. I think we've got a clear message here from Spirit about, you know, what's actually happened. It's a clear message of there's been some sort of betrayal here, hence why we've got the 5 of Wands. That card is always a very conflicting card of a lot of, you know, conflict, chaos, confusion. And then we've got the 3 of Swords, as we said, in the centre. You know, this is, yeah, it's not a good read when you have to read these kind of energies either. It's pretty, bleh. It's not a nice feeling. But yeah, this person has been found out, though. It's been illuminated. The moon is illuminating something here. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the 3 of Swords. Why is the 3 of Swords here? I mean, we know it was betrayal. Let's see if we can get any more information. Why is the 3 of Swords here? We've got strength. So this is all about someone having to use all of their courage. And I believe that, you know, after you found out about this, or they found out about this, depending on who this message is for, you had to use a lot of strength to get through this heartbreak. A lot of courage, a lot of strength, a lot of courage. It took you everything you had, I feel. This face is half lion, you know. This is a warrior. This is someone who fought their way out of the depths of darkness. This person broke you, or whoever this resonates for, you or them. This person was really heartbroken, and they had to use every ounce of strength within them that they had, any ounce of inner strength they had. Getting a really clear message here now. All right, I'm going to clarify 8 of Cups with the 5 of Cups. Wow. Okay, I hadn't actually said it yet, but it was in my thoughts, so I'm going to take it. 5 of Cups, yeah, all right. So I was going to clarify the 8 of Cups, and here we are clarifying it with the 5 of Cups. So that, again, speaks to someone who's disappointed, who's can be about, you know, being heartbroken, being left out in the cold, someone's walked away from you. This person is extremely disappointed. They just got their foot in a bowl in one of the cups there and just like, yeah, no thanks, you can take that. So yeah, this person, there's definitely a strong energy of this person walked away. They were dissatisfied with this connection and they got involved with another person. But it's already come to light. This is something that you or they already know, depending on who this message is for. But I'm just reading it as if it's for you and it's someone for you, but obviously take it as it resonates. Flip the roles and reverse them if needed. I'm now going to clarify the Three of Wands. What is this person, Sagittarius? Well, Sagittarius or their person. What are they waiting for? What's this waiting energy for with the Three of Wands here? Could also be relate to this third party, given it's we've also got third party energy here. What is this person waiting for? Spirit guides, guardian angels, universe. Well, too many cards. Sorry. Just get those cards. Oh, okay. We've got Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person with the Lovers on top of the deck. Wow. King and Queen of Swords. Got clarifying the Three of Wands. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Now that is about someone. That's about someone potentially, well, obviously, as you can see from the card, this person's juggling. They've got they've got something, two competing things going on, I feel like, you know. This could speak to the past energy. In fact, I think it does. They were juggling. This energy is a juggling energy. It's about being, again, undecided. Twos are about indecision, about choices. This person was juggling, and feels like perhaps you were the one waiting for whoever this message is for. That person was waiting. They were waiting for something. This is a heavy waiting for ships to come in energy. Now, with the Two of Pentacles here, this speaks, like I said, we're clarifying the Three of Wands, so it may well be that this is the conflicting energy here. This person was too busy juggling and whatever third-party experience they were having here, and walking away, whilst in the meantime you were, or they, depending on, as I said, I'm not going to keep saying that, but you know what I mean, someone was waiting here. Someone was waiting for something. Perhaps they were waiting for this person to actually commit or to step things up, or to, because we do have a matching pair here. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles. That speaks to a very divine connection. And a Ten of Cups. You know, this really could have been something if this person didn't betray the other person. This had a potential to become a Ten of Cups, but it didn't. Ten of Cups, you know, speaks to, you know, wish fulfillment and contentment, but with the Ten of Cups, you know, it's about there being a potential for a Ten of Cups. It doesn't mean that you're guaranteed a Ten of Cups, you know. The potential is there. It's been given. It's been granted. It's been gifted. It's been created by two people, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come to fruition. It takes, you know, work and effort to make this actually happen, as well as, you know, blessing from spirit and guidance. Spirit and the universe, that's what I was meant to say. But yeah, I feel like this was, you know, an unfulfilled desire, this Ten of Cups, you know. It's something that you wanted, or they wanted, or maybe both of you wanted at some time, but there was something else that definitely came between you guys that relied on this person having to use all of their inner strength to get over this heartbreaking situation. Someone walked away and was dissatisfied with what they had, because I feel like they were juggling. Meanwhile, the other person was waiting for them to step it up and commit to them, but they couldn't because they were too busy in another connection. All right, let's clarify the let's clarify the Justice card. Clarify Justice, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Universe. Clarify Justice. Why is Justice here in this connection? I mean, it's pretty clear why it's here. An injustice occurred, right? Let's just get Spirit's take on it. And then I'll go ahead and pull 3 cards of advice for this situation. Oh, okay, King of Cups. I think that's pretty much all we need, right? We've got a very clear story here. And the Lovers, I'll take those two. Yeah, Lovers is all about choices. Obviously, it's a divine union. It can be a soulmate. Someone who has a lot of love for you, or you have a lot of love for them. Definitely as a soulmate connection. We've got other cards to indicate that you were a matching King and Queen of Pentacles, so there was the potential there for a Ten of Cups between a matching 2 major arcanas, you know. King and Queen of Pentacles, that is a divine made, that is a connection, made in heaven. It's a divine connection. I had the potential of a Ten of Cups before someone went ahead and and actually just strayed and broke the connection. Yeah, lover speaks of a choice. This person, I feel like, King of Cups embodies a lot of love. He's overwhelmingly, but he doesn't always reveal his feelings. The King of Cups, he can hold back with his feelings, but inside he's carrying a lot of love and emotion for whoever this person is. And I feel like this person made a choice to give that love and emotion. He made a choice with the lovers here. He made a choice and went towards someone else with this third party energy, this heavy third party energy, and hence the injustice. It wasn't fair. It wasn't just. I wonder if this person has any regret about this, because we don't really have any messages here about what the outcome of this was, but I don't like to give outcomes for readings, because at the end of the day, outcomes are just purely dependent on whatever action you take. It's up to free will, right? That's why I'm not going to give outcomes. I'm not here to predict with a crystal ball. That's not something that is possible. It's very misleading. You basically give advice, which is what I'm going to do now. Advice about this situation. I feel like you've been through something really difficult here, Sagittarius. I'm sorry to have to, even read this energy. Obviously, it's happened already from what I can feel. It's a past energy. Yeah, someone's been deceitful and it's really hurt. It hurts. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get 3. Yeah, this connection could have really been something special, I'm going to say. There's a lot of energy here that speaks to a divine connection that could have been a match made in heaven. King and Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here. But there was an injustice. Alright, let's go ahead and pull 3 cards of advice from the universe. What should Sagittarius do moving forward? What should Sagittarius do moving forward? Page of Wands. What should Sagittarius do moving forward? Spirit guides, guardian angels, the universe. What is your advice for Sagittarius after this situation? What is your advice for Sagittarius? Or in general, for those people who are watching who don't resonate with this but are just looking for advice. What advice do you have for Sagittarius? What advice do you have for Sagittarius? Oh, we've got 2 other cards. Perfect. Alright, so we've got the King of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Okay, the 10 of Cups on the top of the deck. 3 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Okay, so the advice. Let's have a look at what Spirit is trying to tell us here. Alright, pages are about communication. Okay, I'll show you this up close actually, like I've done with the other cards. This is the Witches, the Modern Witch Tarot deck, I believe it is. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I love this deck as well. It's amazing. It's got a modern spin on the old traditional Rider-Waite style. It embodies a lot of feminine energy as well, which is great. Being a the Modern Witches Tarot. Yeah, so pages are all about communication. My Page of Wands card can also be like a secret admirer type of card. It's it's a message that comes in with passion. Wands are about passion, so we've got a passionate message potentially coming in from someone that could be an admirer, someone who's been watching you from afar that hasn't made contact yet. So possibly expect some communication coming in. We've got the King of Wands now. King of Wands can embody a bit of a player kind of energy at times. Someone that can be, very passionate and come in and charm you. They're usually a very attractive person as well. And they can come in and charm the socks off of you and wine and dine you and all the rest of it. But they can also be an in and out energy. Because they come in so passionate, they can also leave just as passionately and quickly because they have this burning desire to move swiftly towards what they want with all of their, heart and soul. But then they can actually, get bored very quickly because they've almost burned themselves out with the amount of energy they've put forward. They've come in too quickly, too fast, very passionately. So that's possible. But yeah, King of Wands is an attractive energy. It's someone who is very charismatic, charming, you know, has the gift of the gab, knows what to say, and combined with the Page of Wands, it's likely that there is an attractive, successful person who's charismatic and doing well for themselves, comes in with a passionate message for you. You've got two messages of passion there. Sorry, two cards of passion with a message. Then we've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can speak to a range of different things, but how I'm interpreting this message with the other two cards, with the wands here, is that this person, it may well be that you have options and choices to make. You know, it seems like someone coming towards you with a message of passion. Now, Seven of Cups could speak to it possibly being this person from the past that's trying to come back in, and they had options in the past, and you know, they chose the wrong cup and now they're sorry for it. Hence the Injustice card being here. But I feel like the message is more of, you know, that I feel like you do have a lot of abundance and options in front of you. You know, you don't need this person. You are very strong. You know, you're like a Queen of Pentacles kind of energy. You've been through the ringer. You're now like a wounded warrior, like a Nine of Wands kind of card. And I feel like, you know, you're gonna now you're finding yourself in a position where you possibly have choices and options, rather than in the past you had no options and no choices. You felt, you know, a prisoner to this awful situation in front of us. But I feel like you now, you know, are in a place where you actually do have options and choices. Perhaps there are a number of suitors that are interested, that are showing you interest. Not King of Wands that are coming in with passion. But all I say about the King of Wands is just be careful, because they can come and go as quickly as they came in, you know. So just be careful of that. But yeah, this person has a lot of passion and they want to communicate with you. I've got two cards of attraction here, like a secret admirer and attractive energy. So it could well be that there are options for you in the future, if not already, you know, that you do have options. And I feel like this is also just speaking in general, like could even be careers going well for you and you've got options there as well. But just be careful, because options, you know, the Seven of Cups also speaks to illusions. You know, you never know what you're going to get with these cups. You know, they all contain different things. So when you choose the cup, choose wisely, because you never know what's going to be inside that cup. You know, it could be a snake. It could be, you know, there's different things. We've got one that's got a wreath in it, a victory. You could choose the right one. You know, there's just a range of options there, so you've got to be careful. So I think advice from Spirit here is that there potentially is suitors coming your way who are, you know, charming and attractive and want to message you and wine and dine you possibly and treat you well. So you know, that's a positive message. Obviously just be careful not to go too fast, because this person will come in with a lot of passion, and you want to go the marathon instead of the race. You want it to last. So my advice, well, Spirit's advice would be to just take it easy. If there is someone, just go slow, and choose the right cup. Make sure you choose the right cup this time, because it looks like in the past you may well have chosen someone who wasn't necessarily ready for a commitment or for, you know, loyalty. So yeah. All right, so that's the messages I have for you from the tarot. I'm going to go ahead and pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card now, just one card. Okay, what is the message from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for Sagittarius for the end of July, early August? What guidance do you have from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck? Oh, that came out quick. No place like home, card number 50. Just give you a quick synopsis of what that card means. 50, let's have a 51. It's almost one of the last cards in the deck. No place like home. The essential meaning is authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. This could speak to the situation in the past as well. The Oracle's message: home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and of spirit. Relationship message. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. Prosperity message. When you act in an authentic way, you command the world to reflect back to you exactly what is in your highest good. Your business choices, the investments you make, and the creative projects you immerse yourself in are powerfully on point. Why? Because when you are fully yourself, radically accepting everything in your journey to date, both successes and failures, you will see the divinity in all things. Abundance is a natural progression when you experience this kind of authenticity. Protection message. There are times when this is familiar and known, and what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty, for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and the external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. This could speak about a heartbreak in the past, I guess. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what's familiar, and you will attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. That is an amazing message, and it's one I've had to just give to a friend recently. If you do the same thing, you're going to get the same results, right? If you do something different, then you may get you will get different results. It's a fact. So yeah, if you're expecting something to improve, if you want things to get better, you're going to need to do something in a different way. You can't expect to do the same thing and yield different results. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for watching my first ever video. I hope that this resonated with at least some of you. Please let me know if it did in the comments. My contact information will be in the show more box below. As I said, expect more content in the coming days for the other placement signs and for the other zodiac signs, not placement signs. And I'm going to be creating a much more comfortable space for me to be doing readings in the future, but that won't be for probably a little while yet, maybe in a few days. So thank you so much for watching. As I said, I hope it resonated, and once again, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye.